this is my favorite season.
Is it?
think so too.
Oh my god,
I
have such a good feeling for this one.
Kelly, I want to talk to you about the episode of you and connecting with your mom. How does it feel sharing that with the public?
Obviously, season 2, first season and second season, I went through a lot of therapy, and then my mom was always that missing piece that I haven't really confronted her or talked to her. But because I'm like, I know she loves me, but she doesn't even say it. I know she loves me, but sometimes you want to hear it, you want to feel it. So that was a big step for me, and I just want to keep bonding and building a relationship with my mom, because a lot of time I realized I really don't know my mom on a deeper level.
I love that the two of you have found each other in friendship, because there's a lot of turmoil between friends within the show. How does it feel to know that the two of you really do have each other in each other's corner?
Well, I know for me, like in the beginning of our friendship, me and Christine, we actually hung out quite a bit in the beginning, even before like filming and everything. And so then when I got caught up with filming and with all my other friends, like we still hung out, just not on camera, and now we actually got to hang out more. And I gotta be real, like hanging out with that group too did kind of, you get a little warped up into that world. You start believing everything you hear and see, and you don't question it. So like when Christine says like, man, why does everybody see me like this? I was like, I had no defense for myself. Like you start to believe it, you know what I mean? Like, and my thing is to see us where we were like in the first season off camera, and now being on camera, seeing this is like, it's really nice, because I'm like, yo, this is the crap I always wanted to do,
I'm really grateful that the show actually taught me how to be a better friend, because I think being on the other end of friendship rifts and betrayal, and the things that hurt me and frustrated me, just made me more empowered to be a better person and to not do that to someone else. And something that I had observed about Kevin and his other friendships was there was like a lot of like tit for tat. There was a lot of expectations for him to reciprocate in a way that makes sense for the other people. And I felt for him in that, because I feel like friendship should be given without any expectation in return. I think that's what we have, which is like a very like easygoing, no judgment, like an authentic, organic friendship where I'm not expecting anything back from you. I actually don't even expect his loyalty. I just want to be like a positive addition to him and his life, and support him wherever I can. And that's it.
Yeah, there was something that happened like in this season that didn't get caught, but like she had a real conversation. I hope you don't mind that I share it, but we were in the car and she's like, really just opened up and said, Kevin, I sometimes feel like you want to hide me as a friend. And I could tell that really hurt her. And I was just like, man, I don't know. Like I had to think about that. I was like, yeah, but it was like, I think because too, I was so afraid of judgment of friends, you know what I mean? That I was like, yeah, I don't mean to, Christine. But now that I'm aware of it, well, I'll change that, like that's not something I want to do to a friend, like hurt them that way, feeling like I'm hiding something, especially our friendship.
There are more things in life than superficial bullshit.
Anna, I know how shy you are. I've talked to you in person before, and you mentioned it a lot in the show, but then we get to see this wonderful, fun, vibrant personality. Being such an introvert, how does it feel allowing the audience to see how joyful and fun you are?
I don't know, ask Christine if I'm so joyful.
I would love to introduce you guys to Devon.
Pleasure to meet you.
You are his ex-girlfriend. Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
This season I opened up about going to therapy and stuff, and mind you, I didn't believe in therapy before. I didn't think that, it's weird. It's kind of like I have problems, why am I going to like a random person and telling them my problems thinking they'll understand, But I was like, it's time to change that, and I gave it a shot, and I gotta admit it helps. Because what happens when you hold so much in, what's gonna happen? It causes depression and all that stuff, and having to talk about it and someone to talk about it with, it feels great. And I was open to healing watching a lot of the scenes, I was like, God, I am toxic.
No, you're not. You're just human.
When it
You're
comes
not.
to
You're just
relationships, when it comes to relationships, it's because of my past, relationship. Instead of taking time to heal, I was the person that would take all that pain and focus on work, keeping busy, so I don't think about that. But really, the problem is still there. The heartbreak is still there. I didn't heal. And so I realized, like, watching how it's treating Kevin too, there's little signs here and there. I'm like, wow, I really have trust issues and I need to do something about this before moving on with somebody. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same pattern. And I'm trying, I'm trying. It's not easy because everyone else, I read on the internet, they're like, well, that's the past, get over it. Well, everyone heals differently. Good for you, those people that can just move on and hook up with somebody the next day and life goes on. I wish I could do that. But especially when you have something deep with a person, it takes time. Time heals.
Bling Empire streams on Netflix October 5th.